Good evening, everybody. It is Saturday, June 13th, 2020. How y'all doing? You may be wondering, why am I wearing a sweater in the middle of June? Because I'm cold. Even though it's only like 15 degrees or something, I've been freezing all day. Freezing and sneezing. But sneezing is more because of allergies. AKA, wow, you came on really quickly. How you doing? Wow, that was fast. How did you know I was on already? Good evening, Kai Kai. How you doing? KA actually beat you to it. I don't know how she did it, but KA has joined. How did you know I was on so fast? Wow, right at 11. Good on you. You popped up while I was watching something, so I clicked over. Awesome, Possum. That's awesome. Welcome back as always. Tonight we will talk about Joan Rivers and why I believe that she's alive, and I will show you video, and then you guys, of course, as usual, can decide on your own. Not like I'm telling you she's alive, so you must believe me. I'll just show you some videos, and then you guys can come up with your own conclusions. If you think that's her, if it's like a reasonable facsimile, whatever the case may be, I want you guys to tell me if you think it's really her, or is it just like her doppelganger or something. But we'll do it in about 3 or 4 minutes. Wait for a few more people to come in, and then, like I said, I'll show you that video I was talking about, and you guys can come up with your own conclusions. So if you did just come in, do hit that thumbs up button, and then, like I said, we will start. But supposedly she died in 2014, and 6 months prior to her death, she made some joke about Michelle Obama, calling her, let's just say, not a real woman. So that stirred up a lot of controversy, and the theory is after she said something like that, she was no longer, shall we say, needed. So a way to get rid of her is to say that she died on a botched operating table. Her body was cremated, and that was the end of that. Or was it? Let's go and play the video that I was talking about. And as I said, you guys can come up with your own conclusions. Tell me if you guys can hear the audio. I will, I think it's about, let me see how long it is. I'm not really sure how long it is. Hold on. Let me just pump it up. Okay. So it says here, July 8, 2014, 3 months before her death. This is her on David Letterman's show, right there. Okay, so let me play the video, and every once in a while we'll talk about it. All right.
They must know something we don't know, like I'm gonna die. You know what I mean?
6 months after. Check this out.
Seriously, I cannot walk down the stairs. You go. Can I help you here?
That voice is very, very unique. Very unique. That guy there, his name is Clive Davis, a very good friend of hers.
I can't get down the stairs. Have a good dinner tonight. cannot walk down the stairs. You go.
Can I help you here?
It's very deep. Thank you.
Not a problem. Hey, Clive, I must ask, have you spoken with Bobby Whitney's family at all? Clive? Any words for her family? You have a wonderful day.
You want to talk about it?
Huh?
You want to talk about it?
So now they're going to break down the height, weight, and voice impression, okay? You're going to be amazed as to how similar they put the pieces together. And I mean, if that didn't sound like her, I don't know what does. But that voice is very, very unique. Hey, Haley, welcome back. We're just talking about Joan Rivers and the fact that I think that she's still alive, and the video trying to prove that she is. So that in this photo here, you can see that Joan Rivers before her death with Clive Davis. Note the height difference, okay? So there's the Clive Davis, the one in the glasses, the one that you've seen in the video. And there's Joan in the middle. So you see the height difference, right? Yeah, it does look facial features exactly, and the sound. And I'm going to show you even further proof with the facial features. You're going to be like, wow. Take a look.
Seriously, I cannot walk down the stairs. You go.
Can I help you here?
But you know, it'd be nice if tonight I died on your show, because they would get to see a show and a death for the rest of your lives, audience. You would go to dinner parties, they'd say, you were there? Seriously, I cannot walk down the stairs. You go.
Can I help you here?
But you know, it'd be nice if tonight I died on your show, because they would get to see a show. Seriously, I cannot walk down the stairs. You go.
Can I help you here?
The exact same voice. Now check it out. Is this freaky or what? You got that right, Kay. Then it goes on about some numbers and stuff. Something to do about the Freemasons. I don't think there's much more, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys also. Haley says, "K, true, but sad because so many mourn for so long." It's because they can't really know, what happens afterwards, right? They think they're gone. They're gone. Now, there is a lady. I don't remember her name. I'm gonna find out again and show you guys that as well. But again, that's Joan. That's Joan. Come on. That's got to be Joan. Um, what I want to show you guys is a lady from 2000. Let me pull it up before I make the wrong wording here. I want to make sure I know what I'm talking about. Give me 1 sec to load it up, and I will show you guys another amazing thing where you guys are going to be like, what's going on? But I was watching the video from Girl Town, and then I did my own research, and I just typed in, Joan Rivers alive or Joan Rivers is alive, something like that on YouTube. And there was a guy on there who showed a video of this lady who was part of a BBB or something like that. I'm not really sure. Let me find that video, and I'm going to show you what she looked like, this supposed lady from 5 years ago and then 5 years later. And you tell me, do you think that's Joan Rivers? Because when I saw that video, that's when I said to myself, you know what? I think this is Joan Rivers now acting as this other person. Let me just find that video for you guys. Sorry, it's going to take a minute. Just give me a sec. Let me pause that again. The first guy that showed the video his name was Asleep No More. Yeah, Sulolo, good evening. It's because I was just really cold, and I was in just a shirt before, and it was just way too cold. Went downstairs to get my water and came back up, and I was like, brr. So the name was, her name is Jo Schumann Silver from 2012. I'm going to show you first her in 2012 and then 2017. And the 2017 one is the one I believe that is actually Joan Rivers. Okay? You guys tell me what you think. You'll notice the difference immediately. Check it out.
They like to poke fun at current events.
This is in 2012.
And a must-see for anyone
The
visiting
blonde.
San Francisco. It's an institution. Please welcome Jo Schumann Silver and Raina Wilson. Ladies, welcome.
Hi, thanks.
Good to have you on board.
Thank you.
We already did the show, so we don't need to talk.
I know, I told you, I don't have anything else to say.
Well, let's start with, you're in your 38th year.
Yes.
On a show. That is just remarkable. Why has it just lasted so long and it keeps getting better?
Because Steve Silver created this amazing thing to last. And we're just running it as if Steve Silver was here. It's very updated all the time.
Notice the voice, okay? And then watch 5 years later.
Was in the show that night. If there's something in the news this morning, if I looked here and saw something in the news, I'd put it in the show that night. And it's just always current and always evolving. Plus, you have the best time. It's visually beautiful. There's big cats, great costumes, great singing. The talent is amazing. It's just a great show.
Now, check this out in 2017. This is Joan Rivers, is it not?
A few months ago, we
Look at the
highlighted
difference.
one of San Francisco's most elaborate and unique performances, the one and only Beach Blanket Babylon. And producer Jo Schumann Silver is in our studio to tell us how they are giving back to the arts in the Bay Area. Thanks for coming on the show.
Oh, thanks.
Okay, let's talk about the scholarship. This is the 15th anniversary of the scholarship.
We started the scholarship in honor of my late husband, Steve Silver. Steve created Beach Blanket Babylon in 1974, and he left a foundation for health issues, the arts, and education. So that's when we started this scholarship, which is open to all Bay Area high school seniors. And it's so easy. All you have to do is they have to submit a tape, 3-minute tape, of themselves singing, dancing, and acting.
Okay.
It comes into us. Our creative team looks through really a lot.
Exactly, Kai.
Narrowed down to 9 finalists, and on the night of June 5th, the 9 finalists, but 3 in each category, perform in front of a live audience at Beach Blanket Babylon, and judges from all walks of the art.
So there's no way that's the same person, right? There's no way. From 2012 to 2017, I mean, okay, I understand you can do the face surgery and everything else, but the voice? You heard her voice in 2012, then all of a sudden this one has a totally different voice. This one sounds like Joan. If you see the way she looks, the way she talks, the way she acts. Again, I'm just throwing it out there. I don't want to tell you guys that that's Joan Rivers, you know, that she's still alive or something. You guys can make your own opinions. Clayform, that's not her. Who? That's not Joe Silver or that's not Joan Rivers. Because if that's not Joan Rivers, I don't know if you're here for the first video I showed, then how did that lady have the exact same voice as Joan Rivers, the exact same height, and hanging out with Clive Davis, who she was friends with even before? So I'm just throwing it out there. So many coincidences. Did you see, Clayform, did you see the original video I was showing? Then you tell me who this person is, okay? Hold on. Again, I'm not disputing that you're right or wrong. Just tell me why you think that that's not her. Or let me show you the video first, and then you tell me if you still think that that's not her, okay? Yeah, KA, I believe that. Okay, let me go back. I'm going to show you that video again, and Clayform as well. You tell me what you think, all right, buddy? Let's go.
They must know something we don't know, like I'm gonna die, you know what I mean?
And especially listen to the voice. That's a very, very distinct voice.
I can't get down the stairs.
Have a good dinner tonight.
Seriously, I cannot walk down the stairs. You go.
Can I help you here?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Five, how you doing, Five? Hey, Barbara.
I can't get down the
You
stairs.
guys have a good dinner tonight.
Seriously, I cannot walk down the stairs. You go.
Can I help you here?
It's very deep. Thank you.
Not a problem.
Clayform, what do you think of the voice?
I must ask, have you spoken with Bobby Whitney's family at all? Five. Any words for her family? You have a wonderful day.
You want to talk about it?
Huh?
You want to talk about it?
Okay, in Clayform, also check out the photo work. Okay, there's the height. You see, and there's Clive Davis right beside her. Same height. Just like that.
Seriously, I cannot walk down the stairs. You go.
Can I help you here?
But you know, it'd be nice if tonight I died on your show, because they would get to see a show and a death for the rest of your lives, audience. You would go to dinner parties, they'd say, you were there? Seriously, I cannot walk down the stairs. You go.
Can I help you here?
But you know, it'd be nice if tonight I died on your show, because they would get to see a show. Seriously, I cannot walk down the stairs. You go.
Can I help you here?
I mean, come on. It's exactly the same voice. So the possibility is definitely there, right? Clayform, I'm sure now you're a bit more of a doubter than when you first said, no way, that's not her, right? That's all I'm saying. Just keep an open mind. That's all I've ever said. It's more than complicated. When you got like Freemasons and everything else involved, the world is a much bigger place that we have only seen or experienced maybe 2% of it. We only see what they want us to see, you know. All right, Clayform, yeah, by all means, go ahead. Definitely, I'm interested. KA said, I'm sure Joan just got sick of the face type, body binders, and show business, but couldn't actually chill and ended up back on TV. You never know. You know, I mean, there's so many theories, and it's just good to have an open mind. But yeah, Clayform, I'm definitely interested to hear what you got to say. As I said on this channel, anything goes. You're a believer, you're not a believer, it's all good. I just like to hear every side of the story. You know what I mean? It's not a simple case of, oh, this person died today. End of story. What is real and what is fake? Maybe we all live in bubbles. You guys ever see deep fake videos? I mean, those are freaky. You can put a face of somebody really famous onto another person's face, and you cannot tell the difference. That is how scary it's getting. Let me show you guys what I mean about deep fake. You guys are not going to believe this. Yeah, you know about it, aka it's like you put Sylvester Stallone's face on Macaulay Culkin from Home Alone, and you would swear if that was the original movie, you wouldn't know the difference. Let me see if I can find you one that. It is really hard to spot a deep fake and a real. Here, take a look at this. Sylvester Stallone's face on Macaulay Culkin.
Hello? Mom? Dad? Mom? Dad? Where are you guys?
Attention, please. American Airlines.
Did you see the face? That one was not too clear, but there are so many. If you guys just go on YouTube, type in deep fake, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. You guys are going to freak out. You guys aren't just going to believe it. But there's so many of them. There was Jim Carrey as Jack Nicholson in The Shining. That was another one. So what got me about this was that I was checking out, you know, the Joan Rivers thing, and then I checked out a couple of videos about Michael Jackson. Did you guys ever see the Michael Jackson that was in doing the news interview on CNN? Some guy, and let me show you. Hold on. But yeah, as Kay was saying, it's being used as a joke now, but the technology implications are high risk. You know how easy it would be for somebody to be at a crime scene, somebody changing it so it looks like another person is them, and it would look so real you would not know the difference, especially on camera. So you can put a murderer's or an innocent person's face on a murderer, and that innocent person, I mean, what can they say? They got you on video. I mean, that's exact same face. It's your face. So how can you say or defend yourself in court? That is very, very scary. I don't know if the video of Michael Jackson, that guy on CNN, I think it was CNN, he was on Larry King or something. Haley says, the only celebrity I hope isn't lying, not that I want him to be dead, is Tom Petty. I get that they'd feel they'd have to lie. Oh, you're a Tom Petty fan? Okay, exactly. But meanwhile, people are going to say stuff like, but we could have finished making The Crow with Brandon Lee or that other movie. It all depends on what they want. It's not a question of what we want or what would have been good for us or whatever. I don't know if I'm going to find this video. They might have taken it down. I'll keep checking for another minute or so. With the technological applications, yeah, there's so many of them, right? And then we were talking yesterday about, the whole poltergeist thing, and there's so many things that you could just like spend hours and hours and hours researching, and you'll never come out with the answer anyways. I think stars should be allowed to gracefully bow out of the public eye. I don't remember what that guy's name was. Yes, his music is awesome. So then I must say, Haley, what is your favorite song of Tom Petty? Give me a sec. I'm gonna try to find that Michael Jackson video that I was talking about, where the guy is interviewed on CNN, and again they do the whole thing where they put the face together and stuff, and it's like, wow, this is so freaky. Okay, maybe it's an alter ego that doesn't allow that. Um, Maybe it was on Larry King. I don't remember. I think they took it down. It's crazy. My mom said as a child I looked just like the little girl from Poltergeist, Haley. Oh yeah, I could see in your avatar there you still have the blonde hair. So you had the long straight blonde hair like Heather O'Rourke. That was a really freaky story. If you guys haven't heard of or was in my live chat yesterday, go back and check it out later. I give you all kinds of honestly all of them, Mavaka. Yeah, you're a hardcore fan then. Go back and check out the video from yesterday. You'll see a lot of freaky things about Heather O'Rourke's death and also Dominique Dunn, the sister, the one who played her sister in the movie. There was even the Super Bowl poster in between the kids' beds in the movie. The movie took place in 1982. On the wall was a poster for a Super Bowl that was going to happen in 1988, 6 years later. And they knew that it was going to take place in San Diego in 1988 and the date as well. Guess what? Heather O'Rourke, the little girl in Poltergeist, was born in San Diego, died in San Diego in 1988, the same day of that Super Bowl poster. So why would they have a Super Bowl poster for 6 years in the future with the right location and the same date? I don't know. I mean, that's, again, another coincidence? Of all the days, of all the years, and of all the places, you got all three right? Freaky or cursed, I don't know, but it's got to be one of them. Haley says, yes, my hair was platinum and very long. What a coincidence, says Kay. Yeah, too much of a coincidence, I think. There are so many like conspiracy theories. Christian, welcome back, buddy. How's it going? I wish I could find that Michael Jackson video, but the guy looked like he was like burnt or something. Did you guys ever see that video? I know I'm not going to find it now because I'm sure they pulled it because I cannot find it anywhere. You know what? I might have just found it. Michael Jackson burn victim look-alike sparks rumors he isn't dead. This might be it. I hope it is. Let me just load this up and Dave has been linked to Michael Jackson. Okay, here's a photo of the guy. I hope there's going to be a video, but for now I'm going to show you the photo of him. Not a great photo, but better than nothing for now. That's the photo of people saying that that's Michael Jackson. And I've been told blondes will be extinct. Who told you that? A brunette? Okay, hopefully this video will work. Give me a sec. Dave.
Joining us now here in Los Angeles, Miko Brando, who was with us almost every night after this untimely passing. Longtime Michael Jackson friend attending the funeral.
Check it out.
And Dave, yes, that's his name, Dave. He was David Rothenberg. He was set on fire in 1983, suffered, as you can see, terrible scars. Michael Jackson befriended him and paid for a lot of his surgeries. Dave is also attending the burial. Why Dave?
Well, to liberate myself from the confines of my father's criminality.
He caused the fire?
Yeah. He is a criminal, and he...
Hear the voice?
Caused all this. To free myself of his name and his legacy, I decided to become my own person through changing my name.
We'll find out how Michael helped you, but Miko, is that a typical story of Michael helping people like this?
Absolutely. When he would hear about stories of people in need or needed help, and when we watched the news together, he'd reach out to them, send them a basket, send them a note, get well, or whatever the incident would be. And he'd always reach out to people and help people. Even driving around town, he'd stop and help people.
How did he find out about you, Dave?
He heard about me, and he had contacted me and wanted to meet me.
How old were you at the time?
I was about 7 years old at the time.
And were you in the hospital?
I was not in the hospital at the time. I was in interim, back and forth from surgery.
And what did he do for you?
Well, basically, he befriended me. He took me into his life, which is very rare for Michael to do. But he opened up his arms to me and accepted me as a very good friend of his. And throughout the years, he never let me go.
I believe that's the hearse carrying the body into Forest Lawn. He will be interred. It looks like a beautiful place to have for him, Miko.
It was very nice. It was a very nice compound.
Yeah, we're going to be showing you close-up of that. That is Forest Lawn. Were you surprised, Dave, to hear from him when you were 7?
Oh, it's a very interesting story, Larry. It was kind of, the visit to his Encino house was very impromptu, and it was kept a secret by my mother. And I had always been kind of a admirer of his, not a fan per se, but I always loved his music. And my mother surprised me one day and brought me up to Neverland. And I entered an arcade, and there were all these Paul McCartney records all over this, The Girl Is Mine, and, this and that. And I remember sitting down, and at the time, my favorite video game was Pole Position. And I was playing Pole Position, and I felt a little tap on my shoulder, and I turned around, and there was Michael. And you know what, Larry?
Huh?
At that moment, we embraced, and that embrace never ended throughout our whole entire friendship.
Dave, what don't we know about him we should know?
Well, I believe what people fail to realize is that Michael was a human being. Throughout the years, I think he was kind of stigmatized by the media. And I believe that wasn't really helpful to him or to anybody around him. I believe that Michael was a great person. He has never hurt a soul. And I am happy to have been his friend for all these years and been a dedicated friend.
Miko, how do you explain what Michael did for Dave?
I don't know. What do you guys think? I mean, again, it's just so freaky, you know. There was another video. Again, I don't know if it's still there or not, but showing the face, how they put it together, and yeah, we embraced, and the embrace never ended. If you really dissect the words and everything, it's just the way he was talking, the way he would his facial expressions and stuff, even the way he was tilting his head, just like in the pictures. I don't know about you guys, but I believe this kind of stuff. Call it far-fetched, call it whatever you want, but if we keep an open mind, anything is possible. I don't know about you guys, but that kind of thing just like freaks me out because it is just so similar. Of course, there's like, you know, impressionists or whatever of that, but there is also another one, Michael Jackson and Dave comparison. I'm going to show you guys. It's unreal. If you guys do your homework, I'm telling you, you guys cannot tell the difference. Let me just read some of your comments and then I'll show you that other video. Okay, wow, that totally sounds like Michael. Haley, hi, I never have to wear green on St. Patty's Day. Wow, sounds like MJ. Yuck, we're told so many lies. His face looks so small on his shoulders. Again, that's just a cover-up. That's just to make it look like it's, you know, of course not Michael. When was this video put out? That one there was about 6-7 years ago, maybe. But that interview was from a long time ago because Larry King was still hosting on CNN there. Kay says, interesting ways to explain their relationship. Haley, oh, OJ is something to look into also. I seen where Megyn Kelly on Fox is OJ's ex-wife. He supposedly killed but didn't kill. I definitely want to check that out. Haley, thank you for letting me know that. That's something I'm going to look into. We embraced and the embrace never ended. Even Elvis is supposedly still alive. His ex-wife said she talked to him the other day on her talk show or some show a few years ago. There was a lot of really peculiar descriptive terms in that. And Dave, why does he go by that again? I'm not sure. I think something to do with his dad set the house on fire or something. I don't know if there's any connection there, but so somebody on YouTube back in 4 years ago, it says Michael Jackson, the channel's called Believe. Michael Jackson 100% not dead, proof, the best professional analysis video of Dave. Right, like his dad was a criminal or something. Yeah, that's what he was saying in the video there. Let's see what this is.
We first met at his mother's house in Encino. It was quite an amazing experience. There was a tap on my shoulder. And I turned around and there was Michael. Our relationship started with a hug that never ended throughout the years.
Over the next 25 years, Dave says his relationship with Jackson grew, spending time with Jackson and his family, including trips to Neverland Ranch.
Michael Jackson was like a father figure to me. He gave me a lot of advice. He took me by the hand and showed me a lot of things about this world. Really was a source of emotional support for me.
Now Dave lives in Utah and has changed his name to Dave, which he explained this way to Larry King.
To liberate myself from the confines of my father's criminality, to free myself of his name and his legacy, I decided to become my own person.
On his way to the burial, Dave wrote down some notes of what he planned to say at the ceremony.
I believe that I lost a person in my life.
Let me see if that other video. There was a video that showed him the facial recognition thing. This isn't it. Let's see if this is it. And yes, that's Michael Jackson. It's Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson is another person totally with the mask.
I don't know how we expect to go to the movies, but you know what I'm saying? Like, this is Michael Jackson. Like, how the hell are we gonna actually go to the movies? So you grab the kids. You're looking normal. Mike comes out. He has his disguise on, you know. So I starts laughing because I didn't even recognize him, you know. Sometimes I forget that he's supposed to be in his disguise, you know. And I keep calling him Mike. So then when I realized he was peeping, then I start calling him Dave.
You see that?
Dave.
Hello all, this is Dave. How are you? Our world has come to an interesting point in an interesting time. This is a very interesting project we're working on. I want to thank each and every one of you for your overwhelming support. May God bless you. I love you. Good night.
Thank you very much for all of your support, and may God bless you all. I love you. Goodbye.
I believe that I lost a person in my life, but at the same time, I gained a lot of knowledge and a lot of experience. To his Encino house. I think I was at the Encino house. To his Encino house. I think I was at the Encino house. To his Encino house. I think I was at the Encino house. Encino house. The Encino house.
It makes your mind screw up, doesn't it? You guys come up with your own explanations. Like I said, your own theories, your own solutions, your own answers, but we all have them, you know. And mine is, I believe there's more to every story than what we hear. Let me go back and see what you guys have to say. You're welcome. I'd like to hear more about that. Oh, that's the OJ thing. Yeah, I'll definitely look into that. KA, a relationship started with a hug. It sounds so good, but maybe also creepy. Some serious daddy issues going on here. Haley says, no offense, all the lies is you'll. I don't watch MSN or TV. I have some movies, but that is as far as I go. No offense, all the lies is I don't watch MSN or TV. I don't understand what you mean by that, Haley. But yeah, like I said, it's up to you guys to decide what you believe, you know. Okay, Clayform 14. My wife's doctor was at the hospital where she had the surgery. He is an ENT doctor. Oh, you're talking about Joan, right? She was in surgery when she had a laryngospasm and they could not get her vocal cords to open up again and she died. I asked the doctor how he knew that. He said he was there and he knows the doctors that did the surgery. That's all I know. So it could be true or not. Again, No way to really know, the guy could have, like, I don't want to put theories out there all over the place, but the guy could have been involved. Of course, he's going to have to say something that makes it official that she's gone. But of course, I don't know. I'm just throwing you what I've seen and what I've heard. Could be true that what he's saying is that she's actually gone. It could be a cover up as well. Who's to say? I mean, you don't know this guy, right? He says he's a doctor. Does that make it so? Again, that's up to you to decide. Me, I have no idea. KA says, wow, I'm going to check out more Dave videos because now I'm intrigued, now for sure. KA, the only thing I got to warn you about is once you get into this stuff, it's very, very addicting. So just be prepared to spend a lot of time on this kind of thing. Just like I did today with the whole Joan Rivers thing. And now it's like Michael Jackson, and there's the Tom Hanks and Ellen and Oprah and the Obama. Oh, it just goes on and on and on. It's never ending. The whole moon boot thing that I showed you guys. Well, that's why you don't watch TV or follow MSM. I got you now. Yeah, it is addicting, LOL, like falling down a rabbit hole. Exactly, and hopefully you can get out of it. Because if not, I'm telling you, I guarantee you, tonight you'll be up till like 4 or 5 in the morning watching these videos and trying to come up with your own conclusions. And you know what the main problem is? You're going to be at it for days, months, and years and never really know. Because these people died years ago. And here we are today, years and years later, and we're still figuring out, is this them? So it's going to be like that for a long time. Good luck with it. I'm telling you, though, it's addictive. Be careful. So we did, yeah, I started to post more and more true crime stuff on the channel. I just find it very interesting what goes on in people's minds. I'm going to be doing a lot more of these cover-ups or supposed cover-ups. Are they alive? Are they not alive? Is the movie cursed? Is the whole, like, what's really going on behind the scenes? Try to dig deeper into it. The only thing I got to be careful of is what I do talk about and what I don't talk about, because on YouTube, I don't know if you've seen, but even on this live stream on the chat, I think it was his Up Down Turnaround was his username. He's been on here quite a bit, and he started asking me questions about September, what was it, 2001? The day 9/1, and then another one. He started asking me a question about that, and they retracted his message. It wasn't me, and it wasn't Kai the moderator. It was YouTube. And then he messaged me again on the live stream and said, oh, YouTube is dumb. Message retracted, and he got booted off for 24 hours. And again, that wasn't me. So you really got to be careful about what we're talking about. And when they say Big Brother's watching, Big Brother is really, really watching. So it's not so much a freedom of speech. It's not so much that, hey, you know what, this is in China. It doesn't matter where you are, who you are, or what you are. If they want to cut you off, they will cut you off. No matter what, no matter who you are. Obviously. Haley says TV was made back in the day to do massive mind control, and they have protected it over the years. And a lot of subliminal messages, too. Truth is always hard to find. Lies are easy in our face. KA totally agrees with you, and so do I. But yeah, again, if you guys like this video, the live stream, please give me a thumbs up. I would appreciate that. But yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about tonight. I knew the time was going to fly right by when I show you these kind of videos, and again, I just want you guys to make up your own mind. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to convince you one way or another. So I appreciate all you guys. And as usual, I wasn't surprised to hear all you guys with your own comments and suggestions, and not saying, oh, this is fake, what's wrong with you, and blah, blah, blah. Haley said, oh my God, the murder about the little girl, I was so sad. I looked that up a few years ago. I'm glad that they got Riley that killed her. Yeah, I posted that video a couple days ago. That was a really horrific story. The way she died, and If you guys don't know about it, you can check it out on the channel. I posted the video. It runs for about, I think it was about 10 minutes long. Gives you basically the whole story of Emma and this guy. I don't even want to say his name. He's a real jerk. And for lack of a better word, I don't want to go off on a rant about him, but I don't think justice was really served either. Anything short of the death penalty, it's not justice served, because he'll be out, I think, when he's 51. That's how young he was when he did it. And I don't know if you guys watched the trial, where of course, her parents were talking and visibly upset, obviously, but then they gave Riley a chance to speak, and he's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I wish I could turn back time. You know what? F you. I don't want to hear you. Don't even speak. Just shut your mouth, go in a hole, and get a bullet to the head." Haley says, "Nice live. Glad I got to tune in. Thank you, Mavaka God." No, thank you, Emma, for Haley, for joining. I totally appreciate it. And as I said, if you guys really do like this kind of content, of course we can talk about it more during live streams. But it seems like you guys like a lot of the stuff that I've been doing a live stream about. A couple of days ago was brain riddles, and Ka and Kai Kai stole the show to that. But I'm glad you guys enjoy this kind of talk as well. So yeah, we can talk about, like I said, whatever you guys want to talk about. You guys give me ideas, and we can talk about whatever you want. It's not always about me. You know what I mean? I mean, I know this is my channel or whatever, but I always said you guys are like a family. We can discuss whatever we want, and we're all open to everybody's suggestions and topics. It's all good. Kay says, "Always great content, Mav. Chat was a lot of fun today too. I'm happy so many people are tuning in." Yeah, like I've always said, I never worry about how many people join, or if there's new guys coming on board or whatever. It's all good as long as you guys are enjoying it. My job is done. You know what I'm saying? I'm just here to make some new friends, talk to you guys, and just be cool and chill. And that's what we did yet again tonight. So we will be back again tomorrow. Same time as always. I think I'm going to constantly do this at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every night. So if you guys do want to come on in, you're more than welcome, of course. Haley says, "I agree. F him. Perps should go out like they're victims." And the worst ones are when they say, "I wasn't in my right frame of mind," or "there's something wrong with me," you know, "I'm not mentally normal," whatever you call it. You know what? As I said before, anybody who's even thinking about killing somebody is crazy. But that's not a pass. You can't use that as an excuse or a reason, or you're mentally insane, so you should be let off earlier. Well, anybody that kills is crazy. Period. That's it. There's no excuses. None. I don't care who you are. You do the crime, you don't, you get the death penalty. End of story. And on that note, we're going to say see you all tomorrow. I appreciate each and every one of you guys that did stop by. I hope you guys did enjoy it. And like I said, peace and love. Peace and love. Don't worry about all this crap, okay? You guys want to do your own research? I totally suggest it, because you guys are smart enough. You're smarter than all these other big corporations who tell you what you should think and what you should do. Don't listen. Do what you feel is right. Guys, gals, everything in between, stay strong, stay safe. Like I said, peace and love. Peace and love. Take care of yourselves and of each other, okay? Family first. Avakaga. Out.